What up, people? It's your boy, the host with the most. I do not brag or boast, and I'm coming to you guys live from coast to coast. It's your boy. I'm Chris Down One, the official place to get you anything and everything pertaining to the social media, YouTube street. How you living? I'm living swell. Feel free, be sure to hit the subscription button, the notification bell. Share this video with your friends, family, as well as your followers. Let's get this channel and this video lit in the YouTube algorithm. You heard me? What up to my Instagram supporters? Gang. Subscribe and enjoy. You will not be disappointed. I promise you. Cash App. I'm Chris Don One. If you want to donate to your boy. Don Squad in the house. Stand up. Salute. First order of business. First order on the docket is one of Nick Cannon's 12 baby mamas. You know, Nick Cannon was on a Nick Cannon baby tour, okay? Just putting babies in. He was shooting up so many clubs in so many different states and cities. Well, anyway, this chick by the name of Tessa Ford, whatever. Now, you guys know I butcher people's names on a constant, consistent basis. Anyway, she had made a wild claim that she once dated Michael B. Jordan, and she said, quote, he was not good in bed, close quote. Oh, to the leak, Jesus Christ, okay? We're in a telltale. I've been noticing we are in a telltale type of generation. Everybody is telling. Everybody wants to get their the behind the scenes stories off and popping before this year closed. I got many more stories galore, but she's basically saying Michael B. Jordan was not good in bed. Now, could that perhaps be the issue that Michael B. Jordan, that's one of the reasons, the biggest reason, you know, it's one of the reasons, but it could be the biggest reason why, she and Michael B. Jordan, Laura Harvey, jump ship from Michael B. Jordan. It's not the end all and be all if you're not spectacular in bed, if you're below average in bed, but it's probably a big thing to a lot of women, or she might have been clout chasing. Who knows? I mean, I don't know this lady other than being one of Nick Cannon's baby mamas. Okay, Nick Cannon's got like 12, 14 different baby mamas. That's a story in itself. I'm pretty sure they're gonna have a documentary surviving Nick Cannon. All right, but let's move on to the next order of business on the docket. It seems like the whispers. I mean, I remember when I first heard this, I didn't believe it at first. Will Smith was involved in a relationship with another male actor. Well, this, and let's just use the words, the quotation marks, okay? Say it 3 times with me like you say Candyman in front of the mirror. Allegedly. Dwayne Martin, Duval Martin. He used to be married to the chick that was starring in Martin. I can't think of her name right now, but you guys know I not only butcher names on a consistent basis, but also forget people's names on a constant, consistent basis. Now, allegedly, he was involved with Will Smith. And they must have one of those special type of relationships, one of them special type of zesty relationships. And even in this report or this rumor that the chick that used to star in Martin, man, what in the heck is her name? I can't think of Tisha Campbell. Yeah, there we go. Tisha Campbell found out something was weird going on with her then husband and Will Smith, because when she was trying to sell the house, allegedly, she found out that Will Smith put up the bread for the house. All right. So I've heard that story so many times. I mean, it can make your head turn. All right. But allegedly, Tasha K is on the prowl. Basically, an ex-employee that worked with the Smiths gave Tasha K some juicy details. Not only that situation, but this person who used to work with Will and Jada Smith also said, quote, that Will Smith, as well as damn, I forgot her name that fast, that quick, Jada Pinkett Smith, are bi. They go both ways. All right. and they have and basically, confirming that they have an open relationship. I mean, Stevie Wonder can see that they have, if it's not an open relationship, a strange relationship. All right, now TMZ, they know drama, came to put microphones in front of Jada Pinkett Smith. Jada Pinkett Smith loves to be in front of the camera. It doesn't matter what she's talking about. It doesn't matter if she's putting, she's embarrassing her family or embarrassing herself, or she just loves talking in front of a camera. Okay, she needs all the camera time that she can get, folks. All right, Hollywood has locked her. She's not unlocked. Hollywood has pretty much pushed her out the door. They don't even want her to be in Girls Trip 2, all right? That's how bad it is for Jada Pinkett Smith to get a job in Hollywood, okay? Hollyweird. When Hollyweird don't want you, then you got to be a special kind of weird when Hollyweird don't want you. But anywho, and she's married to Will Smith, all right? You just think that name alone, okay, can open doors for you, to kick down doors. Hey, I'm Will Smith's wife. Okay? Damn it, give me some jobs. But anyway, that's neither here nor there. TMZ caught up with Jada Pinkett Smith, told him about the recent accusations that Tasha K was making. And Jada Pinkett Smith said, and I quote, we're going to sue, close quote. Meaning, holy, Tasha K, she's going to have more lawsuits than, Jesus Christ, a greedy politician. Okay, now, she almost caught Cardi B slipping. Cardi B, felt some type of sympathy from Tasha K, and she was about to release her from her obligations of paying that $4 million lawsuit. Cardi B was talking about it, but then after, when this went down, Cardi B said, nah, the devil is the devil, all right? The devil is the devil. The devil don't lie, all right? So Cardi B is saying, nah, you got to give me this bread. You got to give me this bread, Tasha K. Tasha K. Okay. So she owes money. She still owes money to Cardi B. And there's a possibility. Holy, there's a possibility that she's going to be owing money to Jada and Will Smith. Now, I feel like Will Smith is one of those passive aggressive guys that, he'll probably say he's probably in his palatial mansion, 12 bathrooms and 14 bedrooms, in his estate going, it's not hurting me. The money's still raking in. Who believes anything that comes out of Tasha K's mouth? But I'm telling you something, Jada Pinkett Smith, she's going to go for the juggler, okay? Finish him like in Mortal Kombat, all right? Holy, she's probably going to say, all right, yeah, you may think that, but nah, we're going to sue her, okay? We don't need the money, but I need the publicity, okay? That's probably what Jada Pinkett Smith is thinking in the back of her mind, okay? Which, by the way, that alopecia is not doing wonders for your head, okay? Jada Pinkett Smith, there's medication out there, grow some type of hair on your head, all right? I think, there's a lot of sexy bald women out there, but, that ain't it, Jada Pinkett Smith. That ain't it, all right? Moving on to the next order of things. The next thing on the docket, okay? We're going to save the best for last, but apparently the FBI done busted a knockoff chain, fraud chain where, they been watching this couple. These couples had all the knockoff brands in a storage facility, all right? They had Gucci, Burberry, they had Berkeley's, okay? They had Birkin bags. They had all the fancy name stuff. They had watches, colognes, all the flip-flops, Gucci flip-flops. Okay, why would you have knockoff Gucci flip-flops? Okay, real Gucci flip-flops look like knockoffs. Okay, why would you knock off the knockoffs of the Gucci flip-flops? Okay, it seems like there's not a lot of fiber. There's not a lot of, there's not a lot of something. There's just not a lot of stuff that can hold your foot together. You can easily twist an ankle wearing Gucci flip-flops. Okay, I'm just telling you, all right? But they caught this couple, and it's $1 billion pyramid scheme. Well, they had knockoffs galore, and it was worth $1 billion. Now, the FBI also said that, this ring was too big for two people to just get caught. Okay, I'm pretty sure they going to, have them on the 4th floor at a police station near you, and they are going to be telling. Okay, I think the oldest one is like 44, and the other one's like 30. Oh yeah, they're gonna tell. They're gonna tell a tale. All right, they're gonna tell. So if you was part of that ring where you're buying, where you selling knockoffs, I'm telling you, you better get you a first class trip to South Africa or go to South Asia. Okay, go to the UK. All right, change your identity. You better be running. Okay, if you're still listening to this presentation thinking that you're going to be free in the United States of America, okay, you better run. Okay, run like there's no tomorrow. Run, all right, just run. DMC, so fresh for you. Okay, anyway, all right, let's get back to the next order of business. This is the last thing on the docket. Like I said, we're gonna save the best for last, but this has been blowing up like a hot grease fire in social media. This thing has blown up, has been blazing like that dumpster fire in the back of GameStop. 3 days running and there's still a fire in the dumpster. That's how hot this story is. A story is gaining motion out here in these social media YouTube streets. Okay, it's real, all right, when NBC is reporting it. Breaking news. This just came in. To the leak. All right. But Cassie is filing a $30 million lawsuit on Sean P. Diddy Combs, Diddy, brother love. Okay. P. All right. She's suing him for 30 M's. Now, in the lawsuit, she describes that, P. Diddy Combs was very aggressive. He was very abusive, controlling. She's also accusing him of trafficking her, also accusing him of, basically in the, having having X with a bunch of male escorts or male guys that in the adult entertainment scene. She's basically accusing him of a lot of things. Now, when she came out with this $30 million lawsuit, I'm telling you, P. Diddy better lawyer up. All right, he better have a group of Philadelphia lawyers by his side. To the league, because it ain't over. All right, not only Cassie is coming out with these accusations, and we all should use the word allegedly. You're innocent until you're proven guilty, by the way. But a lot of people have came forward to co-sign a lot of her story. Okay, not the majority of her story, but there's a lot of stuff in her the lawsuit that a lot of people are co-signing to. All right, like I said, we're in the era where what you do in the dark will be shown in the light. Okay, we're in a tell-all generation. Now, when I first heard this, I had the side eye. I'm not even going to send Scooby-Doo and the mystery team when Cassie first came out with this. I'm thinking, okay, Cassie is struggling. She's in Struggleville, okay? The money probably is not coming in as fast. Cassie was once she dated Sean Diddy Combs, then broke off the relationship and married a fitness instructor. And they lived on their married happy ways and, things of that nature. But in this lawsuit, she's saying P. Diddy, he was worse than R.Kelly. Holy. Now, a lot of people has came forward and co-signed this. The chick from Danity Kane, Aubrey O'Brien, I think I'm mispronouncing her name, but you guys know I butcher people's names on a consistent basis. Basically, she chimed in and told social media, I've been saying this for years about Sean P. Diddy Combs. Now, allegedly, they was involved in a relationship as well. Now, Dawn Lewis, she was part of Danity Kane and Dirty Money. Don Richardson. Oh, excuse me, Don Richardson. I tell you guys, I butcher people's names on a constant, consistent basis. Okay, hold to the lead. All right. So she's basically, with social media saying prayers go out to Cassidy. When people do that, they're low key in support of Cassidy and her accusations. Now, 30 million, that's not a lot of money for P. Diddy. I'm pretty sure he's going to get lawyered up. Now, a representative of P. Diddy saying that these accusations are not true. All right. But Young Jock went to Vlad TV and he told a story on why Cassidy shaved half her head. Okay. Now, when this happened, when Cassidy came out on the red carpet with half her head shaved, okay, I was not feeling that. All right, I was really not feeling that. I think Cassidy was perfectly fine, perfectly well with all her hair, not just one half bald and the other half full of hair. I did not like that, not one. A lot of guys were turned on, and a lot of people thought that Cassidy started that trend. But in actuality, Young Jock told a story where there was a stripper. I don't know if they was at a party or Diddy's place or whatever. There was a stripper, a white stripper, and she had half her head, shaved. And Sean P. Diddy Combs just jumped up and said, "Yo, Cassidy, you're going to rock that look." All right. Now, Young Jock said he turned to Cassidy and said the following: "Are you going to actually shave half your head?" And Cassidy replied, "Whatever Sean wants, Sean will get." Okay. Now, she's basically saying in this article that he was very controlling, very abusive, was tricking her off with other guys and things of that nature. That as a woman, I thought this was Cassidy's story, but when I Googled it, there's a woman that used to date Sean P. Diddy Combs and said that he kicked she kicked the baby right out of her stomach. Okay. Now she's accusing Diddy of that. Now we have to use the words allegedly. I thought that also happened to Cassie, but it happened to a different chick. But nevertheless, let's stay on Cassie for a moment. The thing about this is, even though she told a lot of horrible things and she's accusing P. Diddy Combs of a lot of things, and there's a lot of people out there that is co-signing to what she's saying. There's a difference between co-signing something and you was actually there when it happened. And, judging by a lot of these articles and judging by what Aubrey's saying and judging by what, now there was a rapper that, Sean P. Diddy Combs was jealous of. I can't think of his name right now. I was reading the story yesterday, was basically co-signing where, P. Diddy was mad jealous, was big mad at him because of, I don't know, maybe, Cassidy was looking at him or he was looking at Cassidy. Cassidy is a bad chick, okay? She's the baddest of the bad, okay? He bagged a baddie, when Cassidy was in her prime, holy, okay? Listen, watching Cassidy now, she still looks stunning, okay? She still looks like stunning. She can get it. She can definitely get this, okay? She can get all 3 inches of it, all right? She can get it, all right? Okay? Respectfully, okay? Respectfully, all right? All right? I'm not going to force myself on her. That's one of the things she also accused Sean Diddy Combs of, forcing himself on her. Here's the thing, all right? Not to say what she's saying isn't true, but Sean P. Diddy Combs is going to have the best of the best reputation when it comes to if you're going to take this to court, all right? And he's definitely going to, fight this. But there are a lot of reports out there that suggesting that, a lot of women are going to come forward and also tell their horror stories about Sean Diddy Combs. All right. And this could actually be bigger than the surviving R. Kelly thing. All right, this could literally put, you know, Sean Diddy Combs, the possibility of him getting locked up. Now, I think one of the reasons why he won't get in serious trouble with this is when they start, they're going to tell their side. Now, if the women join in, and I think this is what Sean Diddy Combs is openly going to do. He's going to settle with Cassidy, and he's probably going to fight these little ones. All right, these little situations, but he's probably going to settle with Cassidy or fight it with Cassidy. I think these women, they're going to go take him to court on separate. They're not going to combine all this, and I think that's one of the reasons why R. Kelly is in jail now, because all these women ganged up on him and took him to court. Now he's in prison. Okay, they just let his money. His money was not that long. Okay, he was making a lot of money in his time, but they waited it out until the money was dried up, and then that's when they got him. Okay, R. Kelly is in prison, and the victims of R. Kelly. Okay, now a lot of people think that a lot of these victims have question marks, but they're still victims. All right, in court they were proven victims. Okay. They're getting his royalties from his money, from his songs and publishing and things of that nature. So, there was a lot of evidence that was pointing that R. Kelly, definitely did a lot of this egregious stuff. Now, the difference between him and p.diddy, p.diddy's money is not only long, but it's strong, and plus he got so much influence and control. All right. I think this is going to be different from R. Kelly and Bill Cosby. All right. I think Sean Diddy Combs is going to fight this, and he might settle. That's probably something that's a possibility. But with him and Cassidy, I'm just only going to speak on him and Cassidy. I'm not going to speak on these other chicks, but that may come forward. Aubrey, she's already got an axe to grind with, Sean Diddy Combs because of the contract that she signed. And, I understand her frustrations, Aubrey's frustrations with Sean Diddy Combs, and her frustration with the music industry. But like I said in a live stream, as well as in a video, that, you're only obligated to what you signed to. And at that particular time, she was not, educated to understand the language in the contract. And that's why you hire, attorneys to go through the nooks and crannies of your contract and see if this is see if this contract is good for you. She pretty much signed a contract where she gave all her power of attorney to Sean Diddy Combs, as far as her rights, as far as what is owed to her. She just gave it all up because she saw a check right there. Okay, now some people are estimating it was like 20, 30, maybe 40 bands, and she was looking at that, man, but she did not, pay attention and look at her future. You can't live on 40 grand, all right, for the rest of your life. And that's, hey, it happens. I understand a lot of these people that were signed to Bad Boy, later on when the money dried up, now you want to badmouth him or take him to court or whatever. But at the same time, you signed that contract, okay? I feel sorry for Aubrey, that her business skills was not on point. It's on point now, but when she signed that contract, it was definitely not on point, all right? And I feel sorry for her, but you're only obligated to what you're signed to, and that's what you were signed to. But basically, she's co-signing that, Sean Diddy Combs is this guy that Cassidy is picturing with this accusation. Now, Isaiah Banks then came out of the woodwork. She came out of whatever forest, with wherever forest she was doing witchcraft in, now she's, but if you look at these women, these are women that have checkered past. Let's just say a checkered past, all right? And, their names are probably not in good faith, okay, of their checkered past. And a lot of these women have axes to grind with P. Diddy, business-wise, relationship-wise, and they just simply they simply don't like him. Sean P. Diddy Combs is a shrewd businessman. Ethics and loyalty is two things that, he's not going to give to you, but you definitely better give it to him. All right. But going back to Cassidy, there's a lot of stuff that she's accusing Sean Diddy Combs in, but if I just feel like this is going to be hard to prove on her behalf, because if he was so controlling and he was so dominant and told you and you couldn't get out, you was a victim, that's what the girls at the R. Kelly case was saying, that R. Kelly was very controlling. He kept them away from his family and things of that nature. They couldn't have conversations with their family and things of that nature. Yada yada yada. I get all that, but my thing of it is, if Diddy was like that and he was that controlling, he had that much influence, then why he didn't say nothing when you wanted to marry the fitness instructor? I mean, you left the fitness instructor, okay? And that's fine and dandy. I just think this case is not going to. It's going to be difficult, but I feel like this case, we probably won't know what actually happened until like 3 or 4 years down the road. Now, if Cassidy joined these other women that if these other women come forward and want to sue, and they all get the same lawyer, yada yada yada, then maybe Diddy is probably going to there's a real chance that Diddy could go to jail. But I just don't think that's going to happen. I think worst case scenario, Diddy is going to write her a buyout. Cassidy is going to take it hook, line, and sinker. I also got to realize Cassidy, the motion out there in social media for Cassidy, ain't nobody feeling Cassidy no more. It's not like Cassie can do an OnlyFans and she can make millions upon millions of dollars. It's not even like that, okay? But I do feel like Cassidy, in that relationship, Sean was abusive to her, and he was very controlling of her. But I don't feel like Cassidy couldn't get out of that situation. I think if Cassidy really, really wanted to, Cassie could have easily got out of that situation years ago. I just think that she's stuck in that situation because that was the best, as worse as she's claiming P. Diddy was to her, that was the best relationship she could possibly. She was definitely, I don't think there was any, like prominent, guys that were interested in Cassidy that way. There was nobody that was thirsting for Cassidy. And I feel like Cassidy was looking at it like this: if I leave, I'm going back to 9 to 5. Okay. I had one great hit. I was a one-hit wonder. Let's just look at, just realistically look at this. Cassidy was a one-hit wonder. She was a beautiful woman. I don't think Cassidy is into that slut movement stuff. I don't think she would have done OnlyFans or Fansly or anything like that. I think Cassidy could have done her a podcast and came off that lane, because I think there's a lot of women out there that would like to hear her story, and would and her telling her story on her own podcast. A lot of women are in situations like that. They're in, controlling relationships like that. And I think that would be very helpful, particularly on social media, particularly if she had her own podcast. But, I think Cassidy's the type of person where, she doesn't want to, do all that. I don't think she wants to be famous. I just think that Cassidy wants a private, personal life. And, ever since she married the fitness instructor, you haven't heard too much from Cassidy. Cassidy hasn't been wilding out. Cassidy isn't saying I'm for the streets. She's not, Cassidy just wants to be Cassidy, okay? Stay at home. And she loved her private life. And a lot of people are going to say that this is a money grab. I do feel like there are scars there from Cassidy. And I do feel like she wants to tell her side of things, particularly in their relationship, because when they broke it off, Sean was basically talking about it and he moved on. Cassie didn't say too much about it and she just moved on, just left everyone hanging like what actually happened between y'all two. And now all this jumps off. All right. So I don't know where this could go to. Maybe, Diddy would, just buy her off and she says F it, or maybe she wants to just tell her side of the story, even if she doesn't doesn't get any money from the lawsuit. We'll just have to wait and see. But a lot of women are coming forward, and getting gassed up about what Cassidy is saying. But Sean he got a lot of explaining to do. He just got a lot of explaining to do. And I'm not a p.diddy fan. But I'm definitely not a fan of guys, wilding out on their girlfriends, being very controlling with their girlfriends and things of that nature, or controlling to the point where the girl can't even come out. Okay, she got to stay inside. I'm not for all that. Okay, so I wish Cassidy the best. I hope this heals her spiritually, mentally, physically. There's a lot of scars. There's a lot of hidden scars that we don't know about. And people that's going to talk about this, you have to be very cautious. Don't call her an outlier, or don't go full. Don't put the gas in the tank and just be gassed up about what Cassidy's saying, that she's right or she's wrong. We just got to wait for this to play out in a court near you. And we'll let the court decide on who's right, who's wrong, who's guilty, who's innocent. And we'll just speak from there on. But I'm pretty sure there's a lot of people that are making videos and posts and things of that nature. And they're putting their own spin to it. And I think the majority of them believe Cassidy. And there's a lot of people out there that's got an axe to grind with Diddy. And is going to go ahead and co-sign for it anyway. All right. And then there's going to be some people that's going to co-sign to Diddy. All right. So we just got to wait. Let this play out at a court near you. All right. But guys, tell me what you think thus far. All right. Rate, comment, subscribe. It's your boy, the host with the most. I do not brag or boast. And I'm coming to you guys live from coast to coast. It's your boy. I'm Chris the Dom 1. Feel free to hit the subscription button and notification bell. Share this live stream with your friends, family, as well as your followers. If you want to support the Don Squad movement, just hit the Cash App link, $, I'm Chris the Dom 1, or hit the join membership button. Remember, membership has its privileges. That's on the YouTube side of things. Subscribe to my Instagram page. Too early for this podcast. I'm going to have the link in the comment section, okay? A lot of people have been subscribing, okay? Don't miss your opportunity to subscribe. We're on the road to 1,000, okay? We get 1,000 subscribers. I will do one live stream on Instagram, and I will tell you guys the stories as they unfold. But we need 1,000 subscribers on Instagram. I need your guys' support. Help me help you. Help me help you. All right. I'm up out of here. Whew. All right. I'll see you guys later. It's your boy. I'm out. Outro. And I'm gone.